Welcome to PMLT, that is Progressive Medical Laboratory Technology. Today's video going to be an interesting topic that as well as it's too much important topic in our hematology, that is complete blood count. Today we will discuss this topic. Hopefully the class will be too much interesting. Stay connected with me. After completing the whole video, I hope you will not face any kinds of doubt regarding CBC. Okay, without doing any kinds of delay, we are starting today's video. CBC, that is complete blood count. Today's course videos curriculum is we need to understand 4 things regarding CBC. Hopefully, if we are understanding these 4 things one by one, we need to clear everything regarding CBC. Okay, firstly, we have to understand what is CBC. Nextly, we have to understand what are the purpose of CBC. Or thirdly, we have to understand what are the parameters are present in CBC. And fourthly, we have to understand the clinical significance. If it's elevated or if it decreases, which kind of clinical significance may be happening. Okay, so that firstly, what is CBC? That is really too much easy thing that we can easily understand by the name of the sentence, that is complete blood count. Complete means we have to count everything, what are the component present of the blood. After that we have to analyze the whole component. Is the structure of the particular cell are proper or not? Is the normal count of the cells in the blood particularly or not? Or is the color of the cells is normal or not? So that basically the thing is we have to evaluate the whole blood, that is called CBC, that is called complete blood count. So that we have to take the blood in EDTA vial, that is ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid vial, or that is an anticoagulant which is here to prevent the blood clotting. So that we have to collect the blood in EDTA vial. After that we have to perform the test because whole blood is required in CBC. Okay, that is the purpose, or that is the introduction of CBC. After that, purpose means we can easily detect the disease like anemia when the blood cells become decreases. We easily detected the disease that is leukemia when the WBC level become elevated. We easily detected the disease that is thrombocytosis if the platelet level become increases. We easily detected the thrombocytopenia when the platelet level become decreases. Or we easily detected the disease when the RBC become elevated. It's too much rare in disease, that is called polycythemia vera. Regarding these things, we can easily estimate if any kinds of inflammation are happening or not through ESR, or we can easily elevate that, or we can easily evaluate that is any kinds of blood related disorder present or not, like microcytic anemia, macrocytic anemia, like hemolytic anemia, another type of disease we can easily detect it by CBC. So that in one sentence we can say that when we do the CBC, we can easily analyze the blood related disorder properly. Okay, that's all about the purpose. Now I am going to discuss about the parameters. It is really too much important when you will face any kinds of interviews, when you will face any kinds of viva, when you will face any kinds of competitive exam, or when you will face your class teacher's question. You can easily face these questions that please say what are the parameters are present in CBC. You will become shocked. After that you can easily, after that you are feeling too much shy, or you are feeling too much difficulties to saying the parameters because you are memorizing the things, but you have to understand it smartly. I basically focus on smart study. You have to smartly understand the things. You have to smartly memorize the things so that you will not become for good. Don't need to memorize too much. You have to understand it properly. You have to taking the concept properly. Then you can easily say the things. You will never ever forget the parameters of CBC. I'm just teaching you the things. Just keep in mind that. Firstly, the blood composition is basically the blood's almost the cells composition is, or the cells are present, that is RBC, red blood cell. RBC are formed with hemoglobin. For the presence of hemoglobin, RBC's color is red, right? So that firstly we have to detect that hemoglobin. So that you will see into the parameter. Firstly, hemoglobin level. So one parameter is done. After that, we have to count the blood cells. When we are counting the blood cell firstly, it comes into our mind that there are three types of blood cells, right? Firstly, red blood cell. Secondly, white blood cell. Thirdly, platelet. We are not discussing the white blood cell at first. Firstly, we are discussing about the red blood cell. So that red blood cell have no types. So that red blood cell is only one and only. So that total red blood cell count. Okay. So that first thing is hemoglobin. Second is the total red blood cell count. After that, platelet. There is also no any kinds of types are present of platelet. So that the platelet we have to count, so that the total platelet count. And thirdly, we have to count the WBC, that is white blood cell. Okay, and WBC have lots of types. There are five types of WBC, right? So that you have to count the total as well as you have to count the differentiate. Okay, up to this point I am saying the things for your memorizing. Firstly, hemoglobin. Secondly, total RBC count, or you can say the total count. After that, total platelet count. After that, total leukocyte count, in the short form TLC. After the differentiate leukocyte count, that is DLC. Within the DLC, you will get lots of parameters like neutrophil, like eosinophil, like basophil, like lymphocyte, like monocyte. You will get this kind of parameters under the DLC count. Okay, after completing these things, I am going to the red cell indices or red cell indices. So okay, into these parameters or into this side, we will get few things. That is firstly PCB, or we can say that hematocrit, packed cell volume, first things. Second thing, MCH, that is mean corpuscular volume, hemoglobin. After that, MCAC, that is mean corpuscular hemoglobin concentration. After that, MCV, that is mean corpuscular volume. Okay, so that you will get, here is a four parameter. Firstly, PCV, MCV, MCAC as well as MCH. Okay, got it. After that, some kinds of reporters are saying that they are giving the RDW, that is called red blood cell distribution white. Okay, so that you have up to this much, hopefully you have understood. First the hemoglobin, after that total red blood cell count, after that total WBC count, after that total differentiate WBC count or differentiate leukocyte count, after that total platelet count. After that we have already understood the red cell indicates or hematocrit, MCV, MCAC and MCH and RDW. Okay, so that the parameters are already ending in stage. Last thing, sometimes we want to perform ESR, that is erythrocyte sedimentation rate. You will not get any other parameters into the CBC. So that keep in mind that just memorize in this form. Okay, you will never forget. Firstly, keep in mind that hemoglobin, it's a short memorizing things. Just keep in mind that hemoglobin, after the cell counts, after the red cell indices, and last one is the ESR. Sometimes some reports are saying that ESR is important, as well as ESR is really important. Some reports are giving the ESR, some reports are not giving ESR, that is erythrocyte sedimentation rate. Okay, up to this much the parameters. Okay, but in this video that is not possible to giving you the chart regarding the what are the normal ranges. Okay, so that into the next video or into the our community, you can getting the normal ranges for our Facebook page, from our Facebook page, and as well as Instagram and Telegram groups. You will get it from if you require this normal ranges, you can get it from our poster. We have already launched lots of posters regarding CBC. Okay, so that I am moving the next thing, that next thing, we have to understand the clinical significance, right? We have to understand clinical significance. Okay, firstly, when we are discussing about the clinical significance, keep in mind that firstly we are doing the analyzing, or firstly we have to analyzing the parameter. Partly hemoglobin, if the hemoglobin level become decreases, we can say that anemia can occur. Okay, after that, if the red blood cell count become decreases, then also anemia can occur. If the red blood cell become increases, then the polycythemia can occur. If the WBC count become decreases, that is called leukopenia. So that your blood have not proper WBC to 5, that is also a disease condition. If the WBC level become increases, that is the condition leukemia, or we can say that the blood cancer, right? So that if the WBC level become increases into your blood, that is also the sign that your blood is completely infected, or various type of infection are present into your blood, so that the WBC become increases. Okay, after that, if the platelet level become increases, that is called thrombocytosis, or if the platelet level become decreases, that is called thrombocytopenia. Understand? This kind of thrombocytopenia are happening into the dengue patient. You are severely faced this kind of patient. Into the dengue patient, you will get that the platelet level is too much less or too much low, so that you can easily identify that is thrombocytopenia, right? Okay, and lastly I want to discuss that PCV. What is the PCV? That is packed cell volume. If it increases, then we can say that the polycythemia. Again, if it decreases, we can say that the anemia can occur. Because if PCV become decreases, we can say that the red blood cell are less in amount, or we can say the hemoglobin are less in amount, so that the anemia can be occurred. Okay, and lastly, yeah, ESR is the last parameter. I want to discuss the ESR again. That if ESR level become increases, we can say that any kinds of inflammation or infection condition can be occurs. Though ESR is depend upon age to age. ESR is depend upon pregnancy level. ESR is depend upon sex. That is, male ESR normal range is different, female ESR normal range is different. So that it can vary. ESR levels. Okay, so the ESR is doing for prognosis. ESR is not, ESR cannot identify any disease. ESR can say the progressive level of the disease. ESR can say infection can occur. ESR can say infection is already happened. ESR can detect these kind of things. ESR does not require any kinds of, or ESR does not indicate any kinds of disease condition. ESR is a supporting parameter. Please keep in mind that. After that, now I am just last lecture that we are going to just memorizing the whole things, whatever we have learned. The whole video, I am just taking you 1 minute's time. We can easily memorize the thing. Firstly, what is complete blood count? Hopefully you have already understood. After that, what are the parameters of CBC? I'm again saying you that. Please don't be bored. Just 1 minute I am taking your time. Firstly, hemoglobin. After that, please see the normal range from our various type of communities page. Please download it. After that, memorize it properly. Okay, into the short videos or into the short class, it's not possible to saying the normal range one by one. Okay, so the first hemoglobin. After that, cell count. That is into the cell count, total RBC count, total platelet count, total leukocyte count, as well as differential leukocyte count. After that, ESR. After that, red cell indicates, that is a PCV, MCV, MCH, MCAC, and last one is the RDW. Hopefully you have understood everything regarding CBC. If anyone have any problem or if anyone have any doubts, please do the comment and please ask your question into the comment section, as well as you can join our whole community. We are available in Facebook, we are available in Telegram, we are available in Instagram, we are available in WhatsApp as well. For you guys, we are doing lots of things that is completely free of cost. Please join with us. Thank you.